Yes.
Shall I take it, sir?
Yeah, Chaitra, please continue.
Yes, sir. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Om Dhan Dhanvantaraye Namaha. After Doshadi Vijnaniya, Acharya Vagd expounded the chapter Doshabhediya, classification of doshas. Thus said Atreya and other great sages. In the previous chapter, normal functions and abnormal functions of the body constituents have been discussed. The present chapter dealt with the different types of doshas, their places, and the normal functions, factors responsible for their accumulation, aggravation, and elevation, types of diseases caused by different doshas, various combinations of increased and decreased doshas, etc. Relationship between doshas and Panchamahabhutas. Vata is formed by the combination of Vayu and Akasha. Pitta is formed from Agni and Kapha. Agni and Kapha is formed by the combination of Prithvi and Ap Mahabhutas. Seats of doshas, seats of Vata. Vata occupies or resides in various places like large intestines, hip, hip region, thighs, ears, bones, and skin, especially in the large intestines. Seats of Pitta. Pitta resides in various places like umbilicus, stomach, sweat, lymph, blood, plasma, eyes, and skin, and especially in the place of umbilical region. Seats of Kapha. Kapha resides in various places like chest, throat, head, pancreas, phalanges, stomach, plasma, fat, nose, tongue, and especially in the region of chest. Dosha Bheda. Each one of them is again of 5 types. Panchavida Vata. 5 types of Vata. That is Prana, Udana, Vyana, Samana, and Apana. Panchavida Pitta are of 5 types of Pitta. Pachaka Pitta, Ranjaka, Sadhaka, Alochaka, and Brajaka Pitta. Panchavida Kapha, 5 types of Kapha. Avalambaka, Kledaka, Bodhaka, Tarpaka, and Shleshaka. Panchavida Vatas. Pranavata, location or main seat. It is located in head and it moves from in chest and throat. Functions, maintenance of intellect, sense organs and mind, spitting, sneezing, eructation, inspiration, expiration, swallowing of food, etc. Udanavata, it is located in chest. It moves in nose, umbilicus and throat. Functions, producing speech, physical activity, invigorating, strength, color, memory, etc. Vyanavata, it is located in heart. It moves all over the body with great speed. Functions, it helps in movement, that's locomotion, upward and downward movement of the body parts, opening and closing of eyelids, all the functions of the body related to the movement, such as flow of sweat and blood, separation of nutrients and waste products, supplying nutrients to all the parts of the body, etc. Samanavata. Location, it is located near to Jataragni, that's stomach. It moves all over the gastrointestinal tract. Functions, it retaining the food, digestion, separation of essence and waste products. Apanavata.
Yeah, thank you, Chaitra. Yeah, welcome. Suchitra, do you want to read chapter 12 again?
Yes. Doshabhediya Adhyana, classification of doshas. After Doshadi Vijnaniya, Acharya Vagabhata expounded the chapter Doshabhediya, classification of doshas. Thus said Atriya and other sages. In the previous chapter, normal functions and abnormal functions of the body constituents have been discussed. The present chapter dealt with different types of doshas, their places and the normal functions, factors responsible for their accumulation, aggravation, and elevation, types of diseases caused by different doshas, various combinations of increased and decreased doshas, etc. Relationship between doshas and Pancha Mahabhutas. Vata is formed by the combination of Vayu and Akasha. Pitta is formed from Agni and Kapha is formed by combination of Prithvi and of Mahabhutas. Seeds of doshas. Seeds of Vata. Vata occupies or resides in various places like Large intestines, hip region, thighs, ears, bones and skins, especially in the large intestines. Seeds of Pitta resides in various places like umbilical, stomach, sweat, lymph, blood, plasma, eyes and skin, and especially in the place of umbilical region. Seeds of Kapha resides in various places like chest, throat, head, pancreas, phalanges, stomach, plasma, fat, nose, tongue, and especially in the region of chest. Division of doshas, Doshabheda. Each one of them is again of 5 types. Panchavidiya Vata, 5 types of Vata: Prana, Udana, Vyayana, Samana, and Apana. Panchavida Pitta, 5 types of Pitta: Panchaka, Ranjaka, Sadhaka, Alochaka, and Brajaka. Panchavidya Kapha, 5 types of Kapha: Avalambaka, Kledaka, Bodhaka, Tarpaka, and Shlesaka. Panchavidya Vata, Prana Vata, location or main seat, head, moving places, chest and throat, functions, maintenance of intellect, sense organs and mind, spitting, sneezing, erection, inspiration, expiration, swallowing of food, etc. Udana Vata, location or main seat, chest, moving places, nose, umbilical, throat, functions, producing speech, physical activity, invigorating, strength, color, memory, etc. Vyana Vata, location or main seat, heart, moving places, moves all over the body with great speed, functions, movement, locomotion, upward and downward movement of the body parts, opening and closing of eyelids, and all the functions of the body related to the movement, such as flow of sweat and blood, separation of nutrients and waste products, supplying nutrients to all parts of the body, etc. Samana Vata, location or main seat, nearer to Jataragni, stomach, moving places all over the gastrointestinal tract, functions, retaining the food, digestion, separation of essence and waste products. Apana Vata.
Thank you, Chitraji. Anybody wants to say anything on Doshabhediya Adhyana, the seeds of doshas? Okay, I think these are the main places where the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha resides, and probably uh, their activities linked to the dominance of fish doshas. Okay, so further classified as the 5 types for each of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Anybody wants to say anything? Okay,
So
let's start.
large intestine is called as Pakvashaya and stomach is called as Amashaya, sir.
Stomach is Ama, Ashaya. Okay,
Yeah,
which resides Ama or increases Ama, something like that.
yeah,
And
yeah. Large
Rajasthan
intestine
is
is Pakvashaya.
Pakwa. Means
Mm.
digestion. What is it? Pakwa
Yeah.
means.
Digestion ಆಗಿ absorption ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅದು
Okay.
ಪಕ್ವಾಶಯ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apanavata. Shanaji, do you want to continue?
Yes, I
Apanavata.
will. Yeah. Om Gam Ganapatiye Nama, Om Gurubhyo Nama, Om Dhanvantaraya Nama. Apanavata. Location or main seat is rectum. Moving places: pelvis, urinary bladder, penis, groin. Functions: elimination of semen, menstrual fluid, fecus, urine, and fetus. Panchavida Pitta. Pachaka Pitta, location in between the stomach and large intestines. Features: even though it is composed of all the 5 basic elements, predominantly it consists of Tejo Mahabhuta, which causes for the deficiency of the properties of liquid. Functions: as it helps in the process of digestion, it obtains the name of Agni. Anala in digest the food it digests the food substances, separate the essence and waste products. It remains in its own place and supports by giving strength to other 4 types of pitta, is known as Pachaka Pitta. Ranjaka Pitta. Location: Ranjaka Pitta is located in the stomach, Amashaya. Functions: imparts red color to the plasma. Sadhaka Pitta. Location: heart. To function to achieve the aims of the life by attending functions such as discrimination, intelligence, pride, etc. Alochaka Pitta. Location: eyes. Function: helps in vision. Brajaka Pitta. Location: skin. Functions: gives color and complexion to skin. Panchavida Kapha. Sleshma. Avalambika Sleshma. Location: heart. Functions: helps the areas around shoulders, arms and necks and heart by giving strength, remaining in its own place, and supports the other 4 types of kapha by contributing the properties of fluid, is known as avalambaka. Kledaka Sleshma. Location: stomach. Functions: moistens the food substances. Bodhaka Sleshma. Location: tongue. Functions: perception of tastes. Tarpaka Sleshma. Location: head. Function: nourishment to all the sense organs. Sleshaka Sleshma. Location: joints. Functions: providing lubrication in the joints. In this way, the doshas present all over the body are also found in some specific places in their normal condition and performing their duties as usual. Duties usually. Factors responsible for accumulation, aggravation, and elevation of doshas.
Thank you, Shanaji. Chaitraji, do you want to read Apanavata?
Yes, sir. Apanavata. It's located in rectum. It moves in pelvis, urinary bladder, penis, and groin region. Functions: it helps in the elimination of semen, menstrual fluid, fetus, urine, and fetus. Panchavida Pitta. Pachaka Pitta. It is located in between the stomach and large intestines. Features: even though it is composed of all the 5 basic elements, predominantly it consists of Tejo Mahabhuta, which causes for the deficiency of the properties of liquids. Functions: as it helps in the process of digestion, it obtains the name of Agni or Anala. It digests the food substances, separate the essence and waste products. It remains in its own place and supports by giving strength to other 4 types of pitta known as Pachaka Pitta. Ranjaka Pitta is located in the stomach, that is Amashaya. Functions: is to impart red color to the plasma. Sadhaka Pitta is located in heart. It helps to achieve the aims of the life by attending functions such as discrimination, intelligence, pride, etc. Alochaka Pitta is located in eyes. It helps in vision. Brajaka Pitta is located in skin and it helps to give color and complexion to the skin. Avalambaka Shlesha. It is located in heart. It helps the areas around shoulders, arms and neck and heart by giving strength, remaining in its own place and supports for the other 4 types of kapha by contributing the properties of fluid, is known as Avalambaka. Kledaka Shleshma. It is located in stomach. It helps to moisten the food substances. Bodhaka Shleshma is present in tongue. It helps in the perception of the taste. Tarpaka Shleshma is located in head, helps in nourishment to all the sense organs. Shleshaka Shleshma is located in joints. It helps in providing lubrication in the joints. In this way, the doshas present all over the body are also found in some specific places in their normal condition and performing their duties usually. Factors responsible for the accumulation, aggravation, and elevation of doshas.
Thank you, Chaitraji. Suchitraji, do you want to continue? Page 202.
Yes. The increase of doshas is of two kinds, namely kaya, accumulation, prakopa, aggravation. Dosha, vata,
ಚಯ ಅಂತ ಓದ್ಬೇಕದನ್ನ.
chayana. Okay. Chaya, accumulation, ruksha and other qualities of vata associated with ushna gunas, prakopa, aggravation, ruksha and others associated with sita guna, prasama, elevation, stigna associated with ushna guna, pitta, tikshna and other qualities of pitta associated with sita guna, tikshna and others associated with ushna guna, manda associated with sita guna. Kapha, Snigdha and other qualities of Kapha associated with Sita Guna, Snigdha and others associated with Ushna Guna, Rukshna associated with Ushna Guna. Kaya, mild increase. Increase of doshas in their own places is known as Kaya. In that condition, the person gets aversion towards the diet and regimen which are responsible for the increase of the doshas and develop the desire to have the opposite qualities of those of diet and regimen. Prakopa, great increase. Doshas get further increased vitiation and spreads in the other parts of the body by leaving from their original place is known as prakopa. In such condition, the vitiated doshas manifest their abnormal symptoms and results in the occurrence of diseases. Prasama, normalcy, equilibrium state of doshas in their original places is known as prasama. Notes, just as the clouds are brought together at one place by the wind and made to rain, the aggravated doshas produce the diseases either in the whole part of the body, half of it, in any one organ being brought there by the influence of vata. The vitiated doshas cause trouble to the body by producing various types of diseases. Among them, 80 are produced by vata, 40 are due to pitta, and 20 by the vitiation of kapha. All the diseases are manifested due to the vitiation of doshas only, and such diseases are innumerable. Major diseases are mentioned in the Nidhana Sthana. Minor diseases are named with the prefix of the name of the organ which they affect. For example, Nakhabheda, Shankhabheda, Ishlatabheda, Antaradhana, etc. The diseases which are not mentioned in the text also can be known by the features of the doshas and can be treated according to the general line of treatment. Relationship between doshas and seasons. Dosha, Vata, Chaya, Grishma, Prakopa, Varsha, Prasama, Sharad. Dosha, Pitta, Chaya, Varsha, Prakopa, Sharad, Prasama, Hemanta. Dosha, Kapha, Chaya, Shishira, Prakopa, Vasanta, Prasama, Grishma. In Grishma Rutu, generally all the drugs and diet are light and dry. As the Vata also having the similar qualities, Vata undergoes Chaya, mild increase only, but not the Prakopa, further aggravation, merely because of the hotness of the season. The Vata Samirana, which accumulates in Grishma Rutu, will be aggravated in Varsha Rutu due to its coldness and subsides automatically in Sharad Rutu. In Vasanta Rutu, Pitta undergoes only Kaya because of the food substances that are used. Possess Amla Vipaka, but not Prakopa merely because of the coldness of the season. The Pitta which accumulates in Varsha Rutu will be aggravated in Sharad Rutu and subsides automatically in Hemanta Rutu. In Shishira Rutu, Kapha undergoes only Kaya by the use of food substances which are anxious, cold, etc. that are similar to the dosha. Kapha becomes solidified by the effect of season and doesn't undergo Prakopa. Kapha becomes liquidified in Vasanta Rutu and gets aggravated and subsides automatically in Grishma Rutu. The above changes of the doshas will be taken place naturally by the influence of the seasons. Accumulation, aggravation, and normalcy of the doshas will be taken place instantly by the diet and activities without observing the influence of seasons. Nature of aggravation and subsidence of doshas. Subsidence of doshas.
Thank you, Suchitraji. Sharnaji, do you want to read factor responsible for the accumulation, aggravation, and elevation of doshas?
Yes, I will. So factors responsible. The increase of doshas is of two kinds, that is chaya, accumulation, and prakopa, aggravation. So here is a table for dosha, chaya, accumulation, prakopa, aggravation, and prashama, elevation. So vata, ruksha, and other qualities of vata associated with ushna guna. When it gets aggravated, ruksha and other associated with shita guna. Elevation happens when snigdha associated with ushna guna. For pitta, tikshna and other qualities of pitta associated with shita guna. Tikshna and other associated with ushna guna. Prakopa happens, and prashamna, manda associated with shita guna. For kapha, chaya, accumulation will happen when snigdha and other qualities of kapha associated with shita guna. It will get aggravated when snigdha and other associated with ushna guna, and it will get elevation when ruksha associated with ushna guna. Chaya, mild increase. Increase of the dosha in their own places is known as chaya. In that condition, the person gets aversion towards the diet and regime which are responsible for increase of doshas and develop the desire to have the opposite quality of those of diet and regimen. Prakopa, great increase. Doshas get further increase, vitiation, and spreads in other parts of the body by leaving from their original place is known as prakopa. In such condition, the vitiated doshas manifest their abnormal symptoms and results in the occurrence of diseases. Prashama, normalcy. Equilibrium state of doshas in their original places is known as prashamna. Notes, just as the clouds are brought together at one place by the wind and made to rain, the aggravated doshas produces disease either in the whole part of the body, half of it, if any one organ being brought there by the influence of vata. The vitiated doshas causes troubles to the body by producing various types of diseases. Among them, 80 are produced by vata, 40 are due to pitta, and 20 by the vitiation of kapha. All the diseases are manifested due to vitiation of doshas only, and such diseases are innumerable. Major diseases are mentioned in the Nidhana Sthana. Minor diseases are named with the prefix of the name of the organ which they affect. For example, Nakhabeda, Shankhabeda, Lalita. What is it?
Lalata.
Lalata Beda, Antaradha, etc. The disease which are not mentioned in the text also can be known by the feature of the doshas and can be treated according to the general line of treatment. A relationship between dosha and seasons. Dosha, chaya, prakopa, prashama. Vata, chaya, okay. Vata, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad. Pitta, Varsha, Rutu. Sharad, it will get aggravated in Sharad Rutu and it will get normalized in Hemanta Rutu. Kapha will kind of, get chaya accumulated in Shishira Rutu, get increased in Vasanta Rutu, and get normalized in Grishma Rutu. Yeah. So in Grishma Ritu, generally all the drugs and diet are light and dry. As the Vata also having the similar qualities, Vata undergoes chaya, mild increase only, but not prakopa, further aggravation, merely because of the hotness of the sun. The Vata Samirana, which accumulates in Grishma Rutu, will be aggravated in Varsha Rutu due to its coldness and subsides automatically in Sharad Rutu. In Varsha Rutu, Pitta undergoes only Chaya, mild increase, because of the food substances that are used possess Amla Vipaka, but not Prakopa merely because of the coldness of the season. The Pitta, which accumulates in Varsha Rutu, will be aggravated in Sharad Rutu and subsides automatically in Hemanta Rutu. In Shishira Rutu, Kapha undergoes only Chaya by the use of the food substances which are anxious, cold, etc. that are similar to dosha. Kapha becomes solidified by the effect of the season and does not undergo prakopa. Kapha becomes liquidified in Vasanta Rutu and gets aggravated and subsides automatically in Grishma Rutu. The above changes of the doshas will be taken place naturally by the influence of the seasons. Accumulation, aggravation, and normalcy of the dosha will be taken place instantaneously by the diet and activities without observing the influence of season. Nature of aggravation and subsidence of doshas.
Thank you, Shanaji. Let's discuss if anybody has any clarification or thoughts on any of Panchavida Pitta Kapha.
I think the 5 varieties of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, we just had an introduction somewhere in second chapter or so. I think now, it's in detail stating that, what are these different types of different types in each of this Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, and when it gets aggravated and the seasonal, influence, the kind of because of the food substances we get, when it gets increased and when it gets aggravated and when it gets mild and all. I think this chapter is really important and it gives a lot of insights for us to diagnose.
Okay. Anybody wants else anything to say or any clarification required on the chapter pages we learned? Okay, I think the first time we are seeing around 80 types by Vata, 40 types by Pitta, and 20 types by Kapha. The
Sir,
limitation.
this is mentioned in chapter 1 also, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So types, yeah. So what? This line that you have highlighted, right? 80 types of diseases are produced by Vata, 40 due to Pitta, and 20 by Kapha. So this statement we have already read in the past as an introduction. So I think the details, I think in depth, I think we'll be learning in the future chapter.
Okay, let's continue. I think we are left with 5 minutes. So I think we can cover one page. Nature of aggravation and subsidence of doshas. If nobody else has anything others to discuss. Okay. Chaitraji?
Yes, sir. Nature of aggravation and subsidence of doshas. Doshas, when gets aggravated, circulate the entire body from head to toes very quickly and subside slowly, similar to the stream of water. Vitiated doshas cause various types of innumerable diseases like jvara and others, and is responsible for making uneasiness in the body. It is not possible to describe all aspects of each and every disease condition minutely, and hence common factors responsible for the production of diseases, their signs and symptoms, and the general line of treatment is being delineated. Dosha Vaishamya is the chief cause for the manifestation of all diseases. All the endogenous diseases occur invariably due to the vitiation of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. As the bird cannot transgress its own shadow, even though flying throughout the day, just as all the things of the universe cannot exist apart from the Trigunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, so although no endogenous diseases caused by the disturbance of the equilibrium of the dhatus can occur without the vitiation of Tridosha. 3 types of etiological factors. In total, there are only 3 causative factors which are responsible for the production of diseases. Astamendriyartha samyog, improper correlation of sense organs with objects. Prajna prada, intellectual blemish. Parinama, effects of time. Each of them is again of 3 types. Ati yoga, excessive, yoga, inadequate, and mithya yoga, perversion.
Yeah, I think we can end for today here, and probably we can continue remaining from tomorrow, reading from page 204. But if anybody is having anything else to discuss, they can bring it up, or I will ask some basic query, so you people can answer if you are aware of it. So normally during rainy season, normally people will get a cold, right? So what is the remedy or Ayurvedic remedies you people are trying to use in your home, like amla and gilai? Apart from amla and gilai, anything else your people are using to treat for kids or even for adults? Is my query. Anybody?
Sir, I don't use this amla and giloy. Instead, I buy Ayurveda syrups. So that works very effectively. One is Pushkaramrita. That works for cough and cold. Because kids will not take these decoctions and all. So I prefer giving them syrups.
Pushkaramrita, right? For cough.
Yeah, cough and cold, Pushkaramrita, that will take care. And for fever, I go for flu mixture. That works very good.
One second, I'm just noting down. Cold and cough, Pushkaramba. What is Pushkaram?
Pushkaramrita. Pushkaramrita.
Pushkaramrita. Okay. Is it from any specific brand or like?
Sir, ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ವದೇಶಿ ಔಷಧಾಲಯ ಅವರೊಬ್ಬರೇ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
Okay. And for this one?
For fever, it is flu mixture, sir.
Flu mixture, from which brand?
Sir, that is also the same one. Aushadalaya.
Swadeshi Aushadalaya.
Yeah.
Will we get online this one?
I don't think so, sir. You can try in Ayur Central Ayurveda stores.
Oh, okay.
And for general immunity, you can take Amrita Arishta, sir. You can, like season ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಣ್ಣಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದವಾಗ, you can give 1 syrup in the night, 5 ml with 15 ml of water.
General immunity, Amrita, what is it?
Amrita Arishta.
Amrita Arishta. Okay. Okay.
Because
Anybody
we don't
else?
decoction, so I prefer syrups.
Yeah, especially for the kids, it will be useful.
Yeah.
I was looking.
And if you have any stomach distension, I use syrup irutte. That works for worm infestation also. Suppose ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹಸಿವಾಗಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾಲಮೇಘ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಸರ್.
Kalamega strong.
That works for fever also.
Okay.
Any digestion issues, you can use Kalamega, only 5 ml syrup. Better on the empty stomach.
Okay.